My name is David Silverman. I'm an attorney here at the Schlesinger Law Firm. I've been here I'm in my 9th year here actually. I've been here since I graduated law school back in 2015. I went to law school at Nova Southeastern University. I'm currently married. I have my wife, Bossy, who we've been married for 13 years now. We have 4 beautiful children. We live in Miami. Something about me personally. Well, being a trial lawyer is a 24/7 ordeal, work around the clock. But obviously, whenever I get some time or a little bit of time on the weekend, I love spending time with my wife, my children. I have 4 beautiful children, and most of them are into sports. So, just kicking around a football, soccer ball, playing basketball. I'm a big sports fan, so my kids love the Dolphins. We watch football games on weekends. Another thing that I'm super into is I'm a poker player. I'm an avid no limit hold'em tournament poker player. Something I've been doing since college, and I'm kind of only graduated to bigger tournaments, and that's something I don't get much time for, but when I do get a chance to play, it's enjoyable, it's rewarding, and there's a lot of similarities, a lot of crossover with tournament poker and being a trial lawyer, not just any type of law, but specifically trial work. And there's strategic thinking that's involved. There's the skillful interpretation of information, right? Being a trial lawyer, trying to understand your opponent, being able to read your opponent. The same thing really happens at the poker table as well. So lots of similarities, lots of crossover, something I love doing in the courtroom, something I love doing in the poker room. What brought me to Schlesinger? The name. We're one of the premier catastrophic injury plaintiff firms in the state. It's wanting to practice in personal injury law, doing trial work. This is where I wanted to be. I practice medical negligence cases, I practice personal injury, and I handle product liability cases as well. So design defect cases, manufacturing defect type cases. Is something that I handle here as well in the firm's product liability department. The first reason why I became a personal injury lawyer is really to make a difference in people's lives. I know it sort of sounds cliche, but lawyers help people. That's what we do. Being a personal injury lawyer, you really, really get the chance to make a difference in someone's life, right? Someone's been catastrophically injured. For instance, I've represented someone. It was a single mother with young children, and she was the doctor had failed to diagnose her with cancer in a timely fashion. And ultimately, she was told she had a certain condition when it was really cancer. She left, she went on with her life. She went on with her life, she took care of her kids until a certain point where she was just in terrible, terrible pain. And when she went back to the doctors, they said, "Oh no, you have cancer. And not only do you have cancer, you have metastatic cancer. And this could have been prevented at the time when you originally went to the doctor." And I got to go to that lady's house. I got to meet and get to know her mother. I got to know her children. We got to, really build relationships. And, fortunately, we were able to help her and to let her know that we were going to be there for her kids and get them the compensation that they were going to need. And she ultimately passed, and I had a chance to go to her funeral and mourn with the family. And it was just this sort of relationship building. You don't get it in many careers, and the impact that you make on people's lives, it's real. It's real. So that's another thing that sort of drew me to this area of law. Whenever I take on a particular case, I'm always obviously envisioning what are they thinking, what are they feeling,